What's going on, TD Nation? It's your boy Dizzy, and this video is gonna be fun to make. Today, while I'm filming this first part of the video, today is April 20th, 2020. The new Charger uniforms come out in less than 12 hours, tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. on April 21st. I don't know if you could see that. There it is, Monday, April 20th. Just so there's confirmation that it is in fact the 20th. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna speculate, because I've been thinking and trying to envision what these new uniforms are going to look like. And while I obviously have no idea from a design perspective, from a specific down to the final stitch of what they're going to look like, I'm going to give you my best speculations of what I think is going to be the case. And then tomorrow we're going to film the second part of this video, and we're going to see how right or wrong I was and basically dissect the uniforms together. So here we go. First things first, obviously, the primary home uniform is going to be powder blue. You saw the Chargers use their powder blue alternates as their primary uniforms last year in the 2019 season. Obviously, with their logo unveil, the only colors that are featured are the powder blue and the sunshine yellow. So I'm predicting we'll finally see our all-white away uniforms with powder blue numbers, similar to the away uniforms back in the classic AFL 1960s era Charger uniforms. Home, I think it's really going to be powder blue and white. Now for the alternates, and here's where some speculation can come in. If you guys paid attention to Twitter, Joey Bosa did some speaking in regards to, I guess there's a soundbite floating around. He spoke about what the uniforms are, and he did mention that
they're a lot simpler. We got rid of a color completely. There's two, but then the color that we got rid of, we made a color brush version that's all that color, and it looks absolutely unbelievable, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Now let's go ahead and dissect what it is exactly he meant. Now, the current uniform, even though the primary color is powder blue, you'll notice every single jersey has this navy, this dark blue accent to it. I'll get up close. Even going to their navy blue uniforms, now granted, this is a lot older. They no longer feature the white collar on all their uniforms, but you look at their navy blue jerseys, you still see that hint of powder blue surrounding the bolt and surrounding the numbers. And when they first unveiled these jerseys back, I think it was 2006. When they first unveiled those jerseys, the thought process was that they wanted to acknowledge multiple eras of Charger history. So they filled in the bolt gold, like some of the old school retro logos. They featured both navy and powder blue as far as numbers, as far as detailing. And no matter what uniform they went with, whether it was white, navy blue, or powder blue, they had all the different colors that the Chargers were known for. Obviously leaving out the royal blue, which eventually became the Chargers color rush. One thing that I will mention is that we obviously got Bosa, who was excited about the alternates, which he mentioned was a color rush. So I'm assuming it's a jersey and pant combo that matches. If we go back and do a little bit more investigating, the Chargers had a reoccurring series on social media that was questions from a helmet, where us as fans got to write in questions for specific players and they answered them on video. Somebody asked him this in a video:
Powder blues or color rush? I think I gotta go with the powder blues on this one.
Which he then ended up elaborating as far as his favorite jersey scheme, which was...
My favorites are the all navy. Not a lot of people like those, but I love the all navy.
We know that the uniforms are going to be powder blue, but they removed a color, which is the navy blue featured details on the uniforms. But then they made this color rush that's all that color. That leads me to believe we're going to see an all navy alternate uniform. Now the one thing that I've been speculating, and that whole Bosa detective work has kind of put this thing to rest, is that we kind of thought they were emphasizing this sunshine yellow, this lighter yellow gold color, and we're thinking maybe that makes an appearance on the uniforms. Maybe they have an all sunshine yellow on sunshine yellow, like alternate color rush that's just crazy loud and colorful. And I don't think that's the case, especially with what Bosa had to say about the alternates. However, I firmly, strongly believe that there will be an alternate pants combination where we'll see some form of yellow pants to go with the uniforms in some way, shape, or form. Gold pants on white jerseys, gold pants on powder blue jerseys. I think they might have an alternate pant color where they can mix in every once in a while. Now, the last thing I've obviously left off is the helmet. A lot of people are very vocal saying that they don't like the white helmets. They like the colored helmets, whether it be a navy blue helmet or a royal blue helmet. It's just, they feel like the white is too boring. Now I'm personally, I'm a fan of the white helmet. I think it looks sick and it looks clean, but I understand because it's very, very plain. And the reason for the white helmet in this current jersey grouping, because they had the 3 different colored blues, they had to make sure they had a neutral color helmet that went with all the jerseys. I don't know if we'll still see it. Maybe they go with a powder blue helmet. A lot of people seem to think so, that that's on its way. There was this clip from Austin Eckler, who was live streaming on Twitch, and he said this.
Are the helmets the same? No, they're not the same. The helmets are different.
Now, what does that mean? Can we expect colored helmets? I don't think so. I really don't. I don't know how they tie it into if they're gonna have a different color alternate from their powder blue homes. I don't see how they tie it in unless they have a white helmet. Obviously the decals are gonna be different. The Charger bolt itself is different this year, so the helmets are gonna be different. Was he hinting at numbers on the helmets? Was he hinting at maybe something changing up with the face masks? Maybe he was hinting at, you know, maybe a different type of white, maybe a glossier, shinier white, or even a matte, like a flat matte white color. I honestly don't see it not being white, but there obviously are going to be some changes to the helmets. So I guess we just got to stay tuned to that. But to be honest, he said that I think he might be just throwing people off. I don't think there's going to be too many changes to the helmet other than the decal logos on the helmets themselves. We gotta find out though, of course, because this is all speculation. If you've watched up to this point, the rest of this video is gonna be me finding out what they look like. So let's go ahead and skip till tomorrow.
The next day.
All right, so welcome back. It's been about 24 hours since I filmed the first part of this video. See right here, there's the proof right there. It's now April 21st. Go ahead and take a look at them right here. Boy, I'll tell you what, they are fire. Like flames. So going back on yesterday's assessment, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I think I kind of called it. Obviously, it would have been better had I posted that first part as its own video, like over the weekend or something, but I showed the date on the phone, so it proved that, yeah. Anyways, having said all that, I could only guess color combos and what I think they were gonna be. And even having a visualization, that's a big word, even having a visualization of what I thought they were gonna be as far as color schemes, jersey, pant, combinations, I'm still absolutely just blown away, just. Let's start with some of the details. We've been hearing everyone say it's a simplified, streamlined, like bare minimum, not doing the most look. They have completely removed the numbers from the shoulders. They have gone with a bolder, bigger bolt on the shoulder pads, which I think just looks sick. No striping underneath, just letting the bolt pop out, stand out for itself. More of a on top of the shoulder pads instead of around the side like we've seen in the previous version of the jerseys. The pants, sick. I mean, you again, removing the striping, the striped background that went behind the bolt of the old pants, just straight on, slap that bad boy on the side of the pants, bolt on pant, and it just looks amazing. And it really pops on all the different jersey combinations. And of course, featuring the new bolt on the helmet, not a whole lot of, you know, noticeably visible changes. Obviously, the bolt is slightly different from the one that used to be on the helmet last season. However, the numbers are back, and the numbers aren't just back. The numbers are a matching font that absolutely look beautiful and just flow with the whole rest of the jersey. And then of course kept the gold face masks, which were a fire addition and tweak from last year. And I saved the one I wanted to talk about the most for last. Obviously going through the color combinations, you have powder blue on white, powder blue on yellow, white on yellow, white on white. The royal blue color rush is still around, so you got the royal blue with the gold numbers. And then of course, and this surprisingly is my favorite jersey, especially because we'll only see it maybe once or twice a season, which makes it that much more of just a treasured gem of a uniform. The navy blue on navy blue. And I think what stands out the most to me, the two things that stand out the most to me actually on this uniform, the bolt on the pants as well as on the jersey is just an outline. They could have filled it in white and they just wanted it blue, just deep dark navy blue with a gold outlined bolt on the uniforms. The second part, you'll notice that the royal blue helmets do feature a royal blue stripe around the bolt, and it's noticeable. You have to really kind of look to see the difference, but it's not really any different from the rest of the helmets. The navy blue with gold outline bolts on the navy blue uniforms, my goodness, this pops so much. Like that, oh man. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know I'm a big time Charger fan, so I'm gonna be completely biased when I say this, but the Chargers still, by far, have the best uniforms in the entire NFL, maybe all of sports. I'm gonna go out on that limb and take it there. And 100% crushed the jersey reveal game compared to the rest of the teams that revealed some sort of new uniform or uniform change. It's just, it's one of those things as a fan, especially as a fan who's a YouTuber, that notice to detail, the extra mile when it comes to the, like, because this was all digital media. You know, there wasn't some big unveiling stage live, like bring the players out on stage rocking the uniform. Everything was digital, you know, hype video, posts. It's just Chargers, man. Can we get a round of applause, please? Y'all crushed it. Obviously, anyone out there who thinks I'm making a bigger deal than I need to be about new uniforms and be like, okay, cool, who cares? You know, the win-loss record's more important. The games played on the field is more important. Look, it's nice to have a uniform you can be proud of. And season will come, games will come. There'll be a time for that. But it's just, I'm just so excited for these new uniforms. And I already purchased one. I got a powder blue Austin Eckler on the way. Whenever they decide to ship out, because they're not shipping till like months from now, obviously, because of things happening. But eventually, when that Austin Eckler uniform arrives, I'll be wearing it. You guys will see it in a video the second. You know what? I'll unbox it. Whenever it comes in, we'll do an unboxing video. And you'll see my first reaction to physically holding the uniform in my hands. Follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram linked down in the description below. Also, for those of you unaware, if you're into video game / live streaming content, because I do talk about Charger stuff every once in a while when we just chatting, hanging out, chopping it up with the chat. I do live stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/DizzyHD, link in the description below. Stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, and nothing else left to do but to sign off and just go to bed happy that we still got the illest uniforms in the game. I will see you guys in the next one, and peace.